teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Buffaloes have first and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The short hands. It's Henderson.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. shotgun formation here on third down. It's complete. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Colorado, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Press coverage now from the secondary. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's third down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Henderson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to throw for it on third and short. He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Henderson. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Buffaloes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return will be brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Hands off to the left. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Morton. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You can throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the sticks. It's Morton. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone. Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. Running through the tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Buffaloes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one. Looking deep down the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is
They didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Offense tops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Breaks into open space. Fights through a tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a quick grab. That'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down. This offense really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. He's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught quickly. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback will throw it up to one pass option. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You've got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
You made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Bring the pressure on, down he goes.
Chris, that's another sack for this defense. They have pressured this quarterback from the start to near the end. And the crazy thing is, they've shut this offense down. Would you have expected that with this kind of quarterback play that we've seen from this guy, that he wouldn't put a point up on the board?
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's interception number 5. Where will this QB get the hook? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the 4th quarter.
Tough situation of the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He's got it at the 15. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out. And now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
2nd down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking for 6. That one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grinding away with a running game. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now here's the toss play. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do. But now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. Touchdown, Buffs. They couldn't stop him there. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. This quarterback keeper there taken down for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Morton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting here we are now in the fourth quarter. On a 4th down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Important second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They start at the 25. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.